Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bighorn Woodworks. My name is Paul. Thank you for being with me today. In the last video, I was working on a project for the remodel in which we were building a shelf for a half wall. In that half wall, it's in the basement, and it covers kind of a brick portion before it transitions over to where the wood starts. So it's about a 6-inch lip. Just need something to cover it, make it look nice. So that's where we're going to start the video, and then about halfway through I got a call that I needed to finish another project. So this is actually kind of two half projects put into one, but let's go ahead and start with the half wall piece, and then we'll jump in to doing some drywall texturing. So I'm just taking care of a little bit of wood putty, filling the nail holes. Like I said, this is a reclaimed board, so when I pulled this off the wall, there were nail holes in it, and one of them had a little bit of accident with some of the wood here, so I've already started to fill in a little bit. I just need to fill in a little bit more. It wasn't quite enough where I could do it all in one pass, but for the most part, most of the rest of the ones, they look pretty good. So just fill that in, allow it to dry, then we'll go ahead and resand the whole thing and bring it up to 220. shifting gears here a little bit. I have to put that aside for now, the board for the shelf. And I need to sand the ceiling because I have to return the texture spray gun. It's my dad's texture spray gun. He wants it for another project, so we're gonna shift gears, put that away really quick, and then start working on the ceiling. Long-term plan, this is going to get replaced. Tile's going to go away. I'd like to try and keep the fireplace. It's old, but it works. So this is going to go away. I'm not too worried about getting anything on this or this. So we're just going to cover this for now. All right, I'm going to be doing that for a long time, so we'll see when I'm done. Okay, so the sanding is done on all of the drywall mud, and now on to the next boring part, which is to knock down the texture that is on a couple of the walls, so that, because there's no texture on the bottom, because they have that wood stuff down here, and there's texture up here. And so what I want to do is I want to knock down this texture so that when I put texture all over the whole wall, that this texture doesn't look as obvious as the one down here. And I did it in the other room and it blended pretty well. So. All right, so just really quick before I go on, you can tell like I have done this, and this is that line where I haven't removed the texture yet. So it's pretty easy to see that this would be very obvious over that. Boom! Time to spray. Got the spray gun, got texture, time to hook it all up, start hitting the walls. You see me? Okay. So it works actually like just a paint sprayer. Got a hose. You actually turn some air on. Little hopper here gets the stuff. And you spray, and depending on how far you dial in a little knob, or dial out, whatever, that's how much you get coming out of here. So what I like to do is press it down until I'm all the way, and then turn this in until it doesn't turn anymore, because that means it's pushing the handle. And then I'll turn it just a little bit more, and that gets me where I want to be. Now the hard part is pouring this stuff into the hopper, because it's heavy. I mean, that's gotta be like, what, 12 or 14 pounds? And trying to balance this sack is not easy. So, how do I do it? And that allows me to be able to manage the bucket. And that's strong enough to hold it. All right, so I got all the texture on the walls, and now it's just gonna dry, and then I'll be able to start painting. Paint the ceiling first, and then paint the walls. Can't tell, see, look. Can you see the texture? I don't know if it's easy to tell that way better. Anyway, so that's what the texture looks like, and there's just a couple spots you can tell, like right here, that's still a little wet, so that's all gonna dry. I'll go ahead and give it overnight for it to dry, but yeah, start painting tomorrow. So I think actually I am going to call this a complete video. Got this point now, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of video editing and publish this one up to YouTube. All right, well, that does it for this video. I am going to cut it here and go ahead and start doing some editing. Thank you again for watching. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to, oh look, it's potential spam. Thank you very much. Yay. All right, sorry about that. All right, so if you like this video, please don't forget to hit subscribe. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.